So, here we are for another rousing conversation, Pastor Ellis's blog. And let me just tell you something before we begin. I am really enjoying this opportunity to be able to talk with you. And I know, it's kind of one-sided. You're listening to me and I can't hear what you have to say. But feel free to contact me if you want to do that and ask questions if you have any questions about what I'm saying. This has just been a good time for me to be able to go over some things in my own mind too, of what I believe and what I don't. So the question that we have for today is, why don't we see the great miracles from the Bible anymore? I mean, why aren't people parting the Red Sea or causing rocks to split in half and water to come out, or walking on water, or doing, raising people from the dead? And I know on that last one, there's going to be some people who are going to be saying, depending on your tradition, that there are people doing such a thing. But I have yet to see any proof of it. In order to answer this question, I'd like to refer to what pastor and author Francis Chan has to say on this subject. I don't want to speak for Francis, but I do. I did hear him recently, and this is a topic that he touched on. Francis Chan believes, basically in a nutshell, that God shows up in miraculous ways when we are obedient to His commands and are put in challenging circumstances. Examples of this throughout the Bible are numerous. In fact, some of the ones I mentioned, God parting the Red Sea when Moses was leading the Israelites out of Egypt, God sending down fire to consume a sacrifice when Elijah faced the prophets of Baal, God shutting the mouths of the lions when Daniel's thrown into the lion's den, and God protecting Daniel's friends Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego when they're thrown into a fiery furnace. In each of these cases, these individuals were put in challenging and dangerous situations because they were obeying what God had asked them to do. And as a result, God came through in miraculous ways. This leads us to two responses to the question, why don't we see great miracles from the Bible anymore? The first response is this: we have very few North American Christians that are willing to courageously follow God no matter what the circumstances, like those in the Bible did. And before any Christians get upset at what I just said, understand that I'm speaking about myself as well. Secondly, understand that just because we aren't seeing these things regularly happen where we are, miraculous events are happening in other places all over the world, where Christians are courageously sharing the gospel in hostile environments. These people expect to see miraculous things as they put their lives on the line for their beliefs. We expect to see the miraculous, unfortunately, as we sit in a nice, safe church on Sunday morning. God bless. We'll talk later.